Rose from the Philippines. Today it is June 30, 2020. It's the last day of June and it's night already here in the Philippines. And I'm just laying back, relaxing after a day's work or errands. In the morning, I decided to clean all of the electric fans. We have about 4 of them that we use often every day, and I was also able to clean the stuff by the sofa, mostly figurines. So I did that in the morning, and then I decided to just sew. So I was able to make some videos of me sewing by the sewing machine, by the shoe rack. So I just decided to make a video this night just to try it out. The light is really off. I only have this lamp on. I just want to stop by because as I was washing the dishes a while ago, I am practicing also what things that I can talk about during my podcast. And some of them are about Ragnarok and watching some shows on Netflix. So in a way, I'm practicing what I'm going to say so I wouldn't stumble on my words a lot. So this is just gonna be some type of impromptu video of me chatting along. Also yesterday, I think I was able to make a video of me singing while flipping through this songbook here. So I have 2 of this that I purchased many years ago. I think it was after my high school years. Doesn't have a date on it, which is kinda odd because I usually put some dates on most of the books that I have. But I'm just flipping through this book, singing to you guys songs that I enjoy singing also during our karaoke years, when most of my cousins and I are singing, renting some karaoke during occasions and singing along, jamming along with them, singing one by one most of the songs that we love. We are really, as Filipinos, really like doing that, just gathering and singing along some type of songs that usually plays in our heads and often plays in the radio, those types of things. So I was doing that, and most of the songs here are what we call old songs. So they are songs that have been played even when we're not born yet. A while ago, I was talking about playing Ragnarok. I have made a third character there. A third character. She's now an alchemist. And the 2 characters that I have, the main one is now a sniper. I don't know when she's gonna be 99 soon, so that she can become a ranger, because after being on level 90, it's pretty hard to level up, and it has been a month since she turned 92, so it's gonna be far off until I reach 99, where I can change her into a ranger. The limit of the level, I think the highest is 140. My mentor, who is another character, a guillotine cross, is now on his 140th level, and he said that he has reached that level because he often is farming. So I think farming is a term used when you go to a certain place and you kill a certain monster that has high cost in it or high loot in it, and then you just spend hours killing that same monster up until you reach your combat time, because you have a combat time there. After reaching your combat time, it is harder to level up. So mostly what I do is I change my character after reaching that. But first in the morning, whenever I began playing it, I always do the dailies first. And if ever I see another guildmate, I often join her or him doing dailies, because there are some things there that I wasn't able to accomplish by myself, just like the training grounds. So I often do that with my mentor, because he can kill the monsters there solo, but with me, I can accomplish that task having him around. So that's what's been happening. Although my interest in playing Ragnarok is diminishing, because it gets harder to level up now, and I don't have any other interest in it. Although it is one of the things that I will do on the side if ever I don't want to play anymore, or I think I'm not going to quit yet, because I'm having fun playing with my guildmates, although the rapport of playing the game has diminished in a way. So that's what's been happening with my playing Ragnarok. I hope you don't get bored with me talking about it, but because it is usually the thing I have been doing nowadays, some type of playtime or game that I can play while looking after my nieces and nephews, and also while working on some orders. So I have stopped working on an order for 4 days now. I'm thinking of working on Ate Dorina's bikini set for her niece. I'm thinking of working on that next. Although the second set, I needed to buy the necessary yarn first. And a while ago, someone has announced that we are gonna be on lockdown for at least 2 days, because there are an active cases here near our place, but it is not clear if it's gonna be held tomorrow morning. So it's not yet clear if that's gonna happen, but we are preparing for a lockdown, and during that time we're not allowed to go out. So my brother-in-law, he went up a while ago to get some gasol or some gas, so that they can cook their meal downstairs, because I guess he ran out of gas for cooking. That's what's gonna happen. The kids are really not allowed yet to go outside. Although Nicole has been coming up lately. I think she's gonna be 21 soon. And the minors are not allowed to go out, I guess. They are not allowed to go in certain establishments like supermarkets or groceries. Mama is not allowed to go in Delta Mall, because she's a senior citizen and she is at the high risk type. So I have been rambling about that. And I don't know if you noticed, but I often put some chat word on the title of some of my videos, and maybe some of you are thinking that it's gonna be a live chat when It is just me chatting along and talking about certain topics. And I don't know if I'm going to upload this one because I'm experimenting a bit with it. A while ago, I was taking some videos of me sewing. I really love recalling videos like that where you can hear the sewing machine. Although there are times that I turned off the radio. The radio here is often on because Mama really loves listening to the news. When I was younger, I remember waking up, going to school, and the radio is on already in the morning. So I grew up hearing or listening to the radio before going to school. So it is a normal thing for me to do that. So, but there are times that I'm asking her if I could turn it off for a while so that I can record. And she says it's okay. And then after that, I turn it on again. Because it's her usual stuff. And even before sleeping, right now, she is often watching TV before she sleeps. And sometimes she leaves the radio on before going to sleep. So sometimes I wake up to it still on. That's just her usual stuff. And I'm used to it anyway, so I don't mind. So a while ago, I was also talking about other stuff that now I don't recall. That's happened to me sometimes. I'm talking about something, and whenever I'm trying to recall it, it doesn't go. Oh, so that's one of it. Whenever I'm recalling a certain word, because of my OCD, I often think of a certain word. Just like when my cousin asked about what is the phobia for people who hates high places. And I keep thinking of it in my head. I'm thinking that I know the answer, but then I wasn't quite sure. And it takes a while for me to recall it. And there are certain types that I just recall it because I hear it once again. So the answer to that is acrophobia. And there are certain words that is quite easy if you just recall it right away, or it's just a very simple word. But there are times when you are trying to recall it, you just can't get it out of your head or get it from your tongue. So that happens to me a lot. There was this one time I'm recalling a certain actress from Sweet November. I keep thinking of her name in my head. I am recalling different other actresses like Cameron Diaz or other ones that are really not as close to her name. But there is that time that I really can't recall it, and after visiting with my doctor, I asked her who the actress from Sweet November is, and she immediately recalls it. It is Charlize Theron. And when I was recalling it, the word I thought was in my head is really not, I think it's there, but it's really not that familiar to me, so that I could recall it right away, I think. So that happens. I have this OCD and of recalling stuff. And whenever I do that, I just really needed to relax because I just go on and on with it with my head. So that happens a lot. So sometimes there are certain times that after recalling it, I keep thinking of it again and saying to myself that it is the word, like the word annex or the word airbag. Those things that I haven't recalled in the past. After recalling it, I keep memorizing it in my head so that uh, I wouldn't forget it again. I think that's one of the topics that I was practicing a while ago while washing the dishes. I feel quite fulfilled today because I have accomplished a lot of stuff, like cleaning and mopping the floor for one, and then looking after the kids and taking care of Daniel because he is the youngest now, so he gets most of my attention. I remember when Marius and Sophie were young and Ate has to go to work. Mama and I were able to take care of them even when they were younger, much younger than Daniel. But now that he's the youngest, he takes the most of taking care that we can give him. So I feel really fulfilled today that I decided to make a video. In this cell phone of mine, my old cell phone, my Samsung, and thinking that I wouldn't cut it off, I'll just rattle on or ramble along. And also I was able to sew today, so I'm quite happy about that. I have been collecting the fabrics that I want to make. I was thinking of making some notions bags or project bags, but I settled on making some type of shoulder bag that I can take outside for whenever I'm buying yarn, and I can put things there, some small ones. So I made a smaller one, and then I made a wider one for when I can go out and buy some fiber fill, because fiber fill maybe is a bit bulky. So, and that reminds me that I needed to buy fiber fill. I am listing this stuff of things that I really need to buy, but I keep relisting it because I was able to buy the other ones on it. So I keep relisting the things that I haven't bought yet on my notepad. I have a different notepad for it. I have a different notepad for my patterns and the list of my podcasts, along with the orders that is coming. And I have a different notebook for my daily tasks. And at the back of the notebook, I put there the list of topics that I'm gonna share with you guys during my Gantsilyera podcast. And I'm thinking about making my videos longer, because if you reach the 20 minutes time of podcasting, you can have the option of placing your ads manually. I don't know if that is the case also for 18 minutes long, but sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But I realized that I can just do that, so that I can place some of the ads in the middle of the videos. Because sometimes after watching the video, people doesn't really watch the ads in the last part of it, I think. I don't know if that's the case with you guys. So I have been rambling on right now, and I was thinking, as I'm looking at my bag, that I was thinking of showing you guys what is inside of it. But now that this has taken long, I'm thinking of just turning this into a Gantsilyera chat. I miss making videos of me just chatting along, because some of the videos that I do are me chatting along while crocheting or singing while crocheting. So this one is just a Gantsilyera chat, and I'm hoping to put this up maybe tomorrow, I have merged the other files of me singing. I'm still thinking of whether to upload it or not, but I think I will. I will brave myself to do so, and I'm hoping that you won't be bothered with me singing along some songs for you, because I really miss karaoke nights, karaoke times, when we are gathering with my cousins and us just singing along our favorite songs. Whenever they are singing, I sing along with them, and whenever I'm singing, they sing along with me. So I really miss that times. Uh, so I think that's it for me. It's 9:10 p.m. today. This June 30, the last day of June. Tomorrow will be July. Marius and the kids, I think Kuya is going to send them to Antipolo to their other grandparents on July 7th, and that's gonna be my schedule for my doctor. So I'm gonna let you go now, and I hope you don't get bored with me. I'm hoping that you have a fine day, crafting, and after that some relaxing time or bonding time with your kids or your family. So that's it for me. Bye for now.